Hey everyone, welcome back to Inkmattic, back here with another video. Before we get started with episode 49 of the Trading 212 Portfolio Update, I just want to say a massive thanks to everyone who subscribed. We're at 697 subscribers, 3 subscribers away from 700. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It really does help the channel. And if you're already subscribed, please can you smash that like button and help the video get out to more people. So we're going to go through the portfolio overview today and go through some of the US stocks. So yeah, let's get started. So as you can see here, the portfolio is at £8,902.87p. I've invested £9,515.59p. I am down £612.72p. That's 6.44% in the red. So last week, I believe I was down 8.71% in the red. So this week it is 6.44, so it is reduced slightly, which is good and heading in the right direction. So yeah, let's dive into some of the US stocks that I have in this portfolio. Starting off with Alibaba. I've got 1.7 shares. Returns at the moment, I'm up £108.05p. That's 39.94% in the green. However, the FX impact is reducing some of my gains by about 1.36%. So I think overall Alibaba is probably one of the strongest Chinese companies that you can invest in right now. Personally, I think it's a great company, and if I was to invest in a Chinese company, it would definitely be Alibaba. Moving on to Google. I know I keep saying Google. I should really change that to Alphabet, but you know, it's always going to be Google to me. So it's actually had an all right week. It was up $15.17, which is about 1.05%. So this is part of my pie investment. That's why you can see the fractions go a bit insane here. So let's simplify. I own 0.068 of a share. It's roughly about £77.13p. So I'll be adding to this every 2 weeks, just constantly through the pie auto invest feature. So I'm up £2.74p. That's 3.68%. However, the FX impact is taking a slight hit on this. It's quite minor at 1.39%, but you know, it's still a negative bit, but overall it is good. I do think Google is still a fantastic company, especially, you know, they pretty much like run the internet. So, you know, your first port of call to find anything is always Google, unless you're a Bing sort of person. But you know, you can always buy Microsoft shares for that. Anyway, it is a stock that's, you know, going to continue to thrive until, you know, voice searches become, you know, the thing, and if they replace Google with something else. But for the time being, Alphabet's here to stay, and I think it's a fantastic company overall. American Express is the next one that we're going to be talking about, and I think overall, as a long-term player, I think American Express should be doing really good. I personally don't have an American Express card at the moment, but I will be looking to get one in the near future, but not right now. In terms of American Express, I think it's a fantastic company. I think American Express are in the top 4 card processors in the world. So, you know, the top 4, I don't know the order of it, is probably MasterCard, Visa, American Express, and China Union Pay or something like that. So probably in the wrong order, completely mixed up, but they're the top 4 that I think are the top card processors worldwide. So yeah, I've got one share. It's at £78.49p. That's £3.06p. I am up 4.06%. However, the FX impact is hitting a negative 3%. So it is quite a steep drop in the FX fee. However, I'm pretty happy with this, and I think in the long run it is going to do really well, especially in the next 12 to 18 months. I'd probably say is a time frame that I would expect the travel industry to pick up again. I know where there's talks about going into a second lockdown, we might see a drop in share price for this one, and I think it might be a good opportunity to buy. If it does drop to around, I think it dropped around like $80-90 previously, so around $80 or $90, around $90 let's say, I think it would be pretty much a steal. But you know, there is probably some time for it to continue on. Moving on to Cloudflare. So Cloudflare has actually had a really good week, if I'm honest. it is up 4.37%, and on the month it is up 15.22%. So it's doing really well. It's at $41.79 at the close on Friday. I've got 15 shares. I'm up £270.63p. That's 126.96% in the green, which is phenomenal. Like I said in my previous videos, that this is a long-term stock for me and a long-term play. So I'll be holding this for at least 5 to 10 years, possibly longer. And I'll probably be looking to increase my position in this. But for now, I'm really happy for where it is. And yeah, the FX impacts definitely hit me slightly by 3.3%, which is around £7.03p. So it's not too major. I'm really happy with this, and I'm really glad that at the time that I got into this, which was around $17-ish. Overall, I think I'm really happy with this. Moving on to energy transfer. With energy transfer, I think I'm still looking to hold on to this and possibly buy some more. I have purchased an additional 10 shares of energy transfer this week, just because I wanted to average down a little bit, because it is down quite a lot, if I'm honest. It is down 15.76%. I'm down £321.17p. So I did purchase an additional 10 just to average down, and I think I still think the price is definitely going to hit around $10 by the end of the year. So I'm going to be holding on to this for a while. In the meantime, I'm hoping that they do keep their dividends, because it is a very strong dividend at around 30 cents per quarter per share, which is amazing. And I think that's $1.20. With the good thing about energy transfer as well, it doesn't have that withholding tax. So, straight in the ISA, happy days. I'm expecting around $120-ish a quarter on this. So, really happy with that. I'm going to keep hold of it. And I do think it's going to hit around $10 in the near future. So I think around, 6 to 10 months now. I'm probably going to be holding it for a while, to be honest, as it does pay a good dividend, so I can reinvest that into other stocks. Moving on to the next American stock, which is Main Street Capital. So with Main Street Capital, it has had a good week as well. It is up 2.77%. And I've got 16 shares. I'm down 1.24%. So this is quite interesting, and it's kind of got a reverse effect where the FX does work in your favor. So as you can see here, that my gains and losses, I'm down 2.62%, which is £10 and 12p. However, the FX impact is definitely working in my favor and is reducing my losses by 1.38%. That's £5.33, giving me that overall negative 1.24%. Which is down £4.79p. So this is when the FX impact can work in your favor, which is handy for times like this, and kind of does reduce your losses slightly. Microsoft is another fantastic stock that I think is going to do really well, especially if there is going to be another lockdown. So Microsoft Teams is a great product, and I think it is overall a good solution and a good competitor. And they do have quite a good suite, with Word and Teams all together as a package, which is fantastic, and email. So I think companies will definitely take it up, and I think it is a good solution. However, what I'm interested to know is what are your thoughts on Microsoft's new product? They did release a new Surface laptop, I think Laptop Go, and a Surface X, I believe. I'd be interested to know what you guys think about it. Would you be picking one up? Are you interested in that kind of device? Let me know in the comments down below. And do you think it's going to impact the stock positively? I'd be keen to know what you guys think. Anyway, so I've got 1.55 shares. I am up £37.17p. I'm up 17.72%. And my average price is at $174.48. So for me, Microsoft is definitely a long-term play, and I'm working towards increasing this to 2 shares, and hopefully I can do that by the end of the year. Moving on to the next company, which is Realty Income, and this has also had a really good week. It is up 6.57%, that's $3.94. I'm really bullish on Realty Income, and I think it's a fantastic stock and something that I do want to increase my position in. I've currently got 11 shares, which is valued around £542.67p. So my returns at the moment, I'm up 6.55%, and that's £33.34. My average price is at $59.70. So yeah, I'm really happy with this, and I do think it's going to be a really good long-term stock. They are a monthly dividend payer, and I think they're paying me around, I don't actually know how much they're paying me, to be honest. Let's have a quick look. History. So I'm roughly getting about £1.68 per month from these guys. I do want to try and aim to around 20 shares at some point in the next 6 months. So hopefully I can do that. And that is definitely a goal that I'm hoping for. Uber is a stock that I've started to reduce my position in because I've seen it's quite a good price. I've got 3 remaining shares. I did have 5. I'm up £23.27. That's 36.29%. Gains and losses, I'm up 37.36%, and the FX is definitely taking a small hit at 1.07%. So overall, I think I'm pretty undecided on what I'm going to do with Uber. I'm not really sure how it's going to pan out for if we do go into another lockdown, because I know the ride-hailing business is definitely going to be a hit, but the food delivery would be going up. So I don't really know too much about the food delivery bit. I'd be interested to know your thoughts on that. Do you think the share price is going to continue to thrive and see an increase in food delivery? Last of all is Walt Disney. Walt Disney is a good stock in my opinion. I only have 1 share at the moment. I am up £7.14. That's 8.16%, and my average price is at $111.06. I do think this is definitely going to be a $160 share once the parks reopen and get into full capacity. But in the time being, it might fluctuate around 120, 130. So I think, it is a good stock, but for a long-term play, I definitely think it's a great stock. But it all really depends on how we can control COVID. Before we finish off, there's 2 companies that paid a dividend this week, which is Legal & General. I did receive £5.67 of dividends from Legal & General. I did buy 5 shares of Legal & General as well this week. And lastly, where is that other one? Aviva also paid a dividend as well this week, and I got £10.20 of dividends from Aviva. So pretty happy with that overall, and I think it has increased quite a lot. I'll be dropping how much I received in dividends in a future video, kind of like a September overview, and we'll go through what the dividends I received and how much and how it stacks up to other months over the year. So look out for that video, and yeah, that's it for this video. And yeah, if you're interested in trying out Trading 212 and signing up, you'll get a free share when you use my referral link down below, worth up to £100. We both will, so might as well give it a go. And yeah, that's it for this video. See you in the next one.